Moin, welcome to a replay cast here. So I played another game or a game the other day, which I quite liked, which was quite funny and interesting. And yeah, I wanted to share that with you. So I am here in the replay now, and I will start the game now. I was on a team with Nicolaisen, Goa, and Dogshirt against Eric S, a 9-finger BNet player, and Proceed. And yeah, this game was quite something else. So let's see how it goes. I started off with double Meatwagon and Dwarfighter, and the Dwarfighter a little big in the back to get a nice damage share here to play decent. Was fiddling around where I place it here. I think this is not the final spot where it ends up, but let's see. I think I place it 1/2 spot further behind so that it can share together with the Meatwagons. Yeah, so this is my role. Nothing really spectacular. I have the flying machine as a good aura. I have half-breed for the very late game and pure death as well. So I looked at this and thought, okay, I am gonna YOLO this and maybe I can get off a hold here and there, but mainly pushing lane on my lane here. Red was in Aqua lane on Nicolaisen, and on Goa we have Aqua lane with Dark Priest, and on Dogshirt we have a zombie lane with Nightcrawler. And we decided to go warriors here, so let's see how that works out. Okay, so we did send warriors and they did not send any warriors, so our team will be full mid. So let's fast forward a little bit and see how much they are leaking. So, and we saw 35 creeps leaking to the middle, and is there a mid? Yes, there was a mid. There was a Watcher on Proceed, so Watcher with Proceed, so he will get a lot of feet and can push early right now just to get ahead here. Nothing really special to see on the rest of the creeps. So I was thinking whether or not what I would build here. My first initial plan before getting any King Gold and the success here was to get double Dwarf Fighter, but now I reach a little bit more of that King Gold which we got here, and I was on 142. So what do? I upgrade the Dwarf Fighter into a round 2 Barbarian. I would not recommend this. This is not what you should do, but yeah, I did it anyway. To try out and see how it works. Sometimes you have to do unconventional things to see how they are working out. Red, normal build. Blue, normal build. And here we have the second zombie, so nothing special as well. So let's see, do they come here? No, they did not come on 2, so our team should hold without any problem. East side is quite a lot slower, but that's normal since they probably pushed a little bit more after us sending warriors. They did not fear too much any resent. And no leak on either team right now. So I am again at the position of 150 gold, and I decided to go for the War Machine. So this is not your average everyday build. War Machine, Barbarian and the Meatwagon. And yeah, this is what I did for 3. On red we have just Aqua 370, so your bare minimum. On blue we have Aqua as well, and on purple it's Zombie with Harpy and Carrion Splitter, so he is a little bit overbuilt here. And yeah, just going off of value, I am a little bit overbuilt as well on 3, but I have absolutely no clue, or had absolutely no clue on how this is gonna hold against a potential send. So let's see if there is a send here on our lanes, or on us. And yes, there is. So they came with Merc Hermit, and if I had your average normal build, seeing like 4 or 5 meat wagons and something else, then this would have been horrific, since splash damage is negated by Hermit and by the Murgle. But yeah, I went for the Barbarian way here, and it does surprisingly good. So I am killing all the creeps here, have to fight the Merc and Hermit just now, so the War Machine versus those two is up here. And yeah, looking at this, it's gonna be very close, but I have a mid here, so very nice for me. The Aqua lanes both leaked since they got a Murgle, that is normal, and our zombie lane is mid, not very huge, but he is mid at least, and we decided to go for. So our resend is coming right off. We have decent pushes here, not the greatest overall, but keep in mind it's still round 3. So we decided to full skip on King here. and I am controlling the king, getting the hermit first, going for the damage creep afterwards, and then the Murgold to get most time which we can get here out of this whole endeavor, so that our Ascent will do as much damage as we can. In the end, this came down very close to losing the heal or not, but as you can see, the Murgle will go down in time here, and we will not lose our first heal, but we are ascending here. Whilst that was going on, I decided to full push, so I will go Barbarian, War Machine and Meat Wagon into 4. On purple we have the same build as well as before, maybe he will add something, but this might already hold 4. Aqua lane on your average 370 and 370 over here, so both Aqua lanes pushing great and doing the best what they can on their lane. Our Ascent was 1.18k or even more, 1.3k value on 4 after Warrior Ascent, so this was quite the big Ascent, and we expected them to get hurt by this and to leak a lot. So yeah, somehow our whole team decided to start drinking. This was a late night and everyone was having fun, so we decided to not make this the most competitive game, but more casual. And yeah, after looking at my build here, it was quite a not competitive game after all. And they are leaking 46 here. We give them a free scout, so this lane, leaking very close, but this is what they will scout here. On east, 46 leaks and no mid, so we broke their lanes and managed to get a big success here. They needed king. Taking the first heal here. And we will barely miss out on that second heal. They are on 3-2, so we expected a send, so they could send, but they don't have to. So yeah, we started to get king and started to get our income up to be good in the mid game. And red managed to get 7-4 here on 5. Very nice of him. He of course forfeit his lane, gave up his game here, or his hold in favor of the early push. Gowa decided to go for building a little bit and not pushing full. I think in retrospective it would have been better for him to push as well, but yeah. There is a little bit of difference in the aqua lanes played, so one is 7-4 and the other one is 7-2 here. Drunk versus no drunk. Yeah, and I decided to add a flying machine here, since I was like, okay, if I have this, at least I clear well to no send, and we are on stomp here. So let's see. They did come Ferb Triple Spirit on me, Ferb Triple Spirit on our holder dog shirt as well, and we have the both aqua lanes which got similar sense, which got eaten by it, but since red gave up his lane, he is already on push and does not mind this. And we are leaking 89 creeps to king, so us punishing them on 4 came back to hurt us a big time, but we have the push for it. We have 7-4, we have 2-7-2 lanes, and if I'm correct, yes, I was even pushing here, so we have the pushes and we have stomp here. So big king, lots of push and big leak here, and I decided to make it fast to give us the king advantage, don't get our opponent to get any time here to come back somehow. We wanted to make this fast and hit them a lot on 7 without them having time to get king. So next stomp will clear a lot of birds here, and it was getting very close to whether or not I can save this heal. So we are currently on 4 heals and we are still upping a little bit on those last seconds. Another stomp clears a lot of birds and it's getting really close now. So on 5 here, leaking 89 to king, but having a good king and stomp, it's not even a heal here, so we can freely go 7 now, don't have to fear to die there even if they have ammo here on ours. Then They did get more gold out of our hold or our league than we got of theirs, but we had the push earlier, so there is a little bit of a difference, and I managed to get my 7-4 here as well on this lane. The Aqua Nicolaisen decided to get the farm and build up a little bit, did not want to straight up push one more, and Goa is going 7-4. So we have triple 7-4 going into this 7 or into 6 with a decent king already, with a good holder, not the perfect one. But yeah, overall, nice game state, quite interesting to go to here. So we can see this lane, my lane in action now on 6, whether or not it can hold here, let's see. And if I reach it here, I will push my 7-5, and the other lanes probably will do too, but Aqua is not so great and they are on 540 or 520 value, so we'll be close whether or not they can reach their 7-5 here. For me, this is going well, and the Barbarian, even though it was the outside unit, got focused the least, so both my damage dealers are dead here. And I am on 139, and with the last hit of the Barbarian I got the push. Not happening often that you get the last hit to get the push, usually it's the other side around, but I got my 7-5 now, and we are off to the pushing races. Red did not manage to get it, and blue did not manage to get it either, so I am ahead in push for now at least, out of my War Machine Barbarian lane compared to the Aqua lanes. We give a big feed here to our holder, so this was a nice thing to do. We get a lot of time to send to make our pushes come to fruition and to help us send a little bit more, and our holder is getting a lot of feed here. He is lowest push, but that's his job to hold here and to keep us in the game, to let us the other 3 lanes do what they want and push however they want. I reached 70 gold here, so I decided to get another meat wagon if I'm correct. Yes, and there it is. And this is my build for 7. So purple managed to get 1 butcher and a bunch of nightcrawlers, so he decided to go damage over blocker. I think that's the correct choice here. Blue Aqua lane and decided to get her Oceanus here, and Nicolaisen, did not manage to get the 7-5 as well here, so I am ahead still. So none of the Aqua lanes managed to do what the Meatwagon lane managed to do here. And this is gonna be our send. Let's see how successful it is. We were missing a Murgle here. We did not know our opponent's skill, so if they have Immo Murgle would have been great, but we did not manage to do that. We somehow messed it up, and they did send now as well. So let's check out our holder lane, how well he does here against Fermit Whelp Spirit. So this kind of feels like a full send, or at least close to it. And he manages to go mid here. Does the Butcher survive? Sadly not very close to it. But this is a mid, and a mid is always helpful, especially if the sends are down. So no Hermit off his lane, no Spirit off his lane, nothing that will really damage the king. And it's going down 78 to 62 leaks here, and both teams full leaking. They are on 7-11 and we are on 16-7, so our king is a little bit stronger. We have Stomp, and now we see, or in a second we can see here their skill. Did not use it yet, so it's not Mola, it's not Shockwave, it is Thornmail in this case. So the worst skill. They were unlucky in the skill here, but they still proceeded to send full. Nice control here out of Proceed, hitting those creeps 1 or 2 times so that the Thornmail can do the rest, and there are not gonna be any big overshots of the king damage. So overall well played here, losing the third here right now. On us, we lost 1 heal here, and I think I can manage to not lose the second one, but let's see how it goes. So yes, with the help of 16 regen here, I managed to only make it 1 heal, so we are going into the mid to late game, or mid game now till 10, with 2 heals ahead with the battle ability, and pretty much on a good spot here with very nice pushes on our sides. There was a quick break here, and there is a football talk in the back. Denmark versus England just played, I think. Not too into that, but yeah, there was a lot of discussion about that. And yeah, let's see how our team is. So Nicolaisen got his 7-5 and proceeds to build a bunch of aquas just to stay in the game and to get his hold off here. On Goa, staying one lower, not going for the 7-5 round, but gets the Dark Priest to damage on 10. So here we see peak LTD, what he says looks like. But in my opinion, this is peak LTD and not a bunch of aquas. This everyone can place. I think this one is a little bit of a different role. Worked out very well. I think the overbuild on 3, getting a Murgle Bear helped my lane a lot. Was not pure talent, was a bunch of luck as well to get into this position. Okay, so nothing really special happens here. I did leak a little bit here. 7 creeps or 8 creeps. Both aqua lanes held, and this is their scout here, what they get to see. 130 gold here. I think I just bank for another push, but I'm not quite sure, so let's see what I do. And I did not build anything here, just banked 132 gold to just go 7-7 straight away once I reach the gold. If I would have built like a flying machine here, I'm not quite sure that I would have reached 7-7 here, so decided to go for the pushing way here. Push should start right now. A little bit sleepy. Jace, you're not pushing? Oh, apparently I was not pushing. So let's see. I decided against pushing. Did not remember correctly. And we said, okay, let's get our income up. Let's go with lock and dinos. This was not intended to kill. We did not think that we would kill them. So we decided to lock dinos to increase our income, to let us not take too many heals, to have our holds a little bit better, stuff like that. I for sure should have pushed here retrospectively, but did not. Nicolaisen decided to do so. He went 7-7 and wanted to go further. So our send right now. Okay, so I decided to place down an Ambassador of Darkness here in looking into the next levels to do something there, and added 2 Dwarf Fighters to get a little bit more meat on my lane, which I can use on like 14 as well. Overall, I shouldn't have done it the way I did. I should have placed those on a 9 already to get a little bit more gold there, but yeah, probably wasn't fully focused there. Red went for a Steamroller here, so 7-7 with a Steamroller. Blue went for 2 more Dark Priests, so this is decent on 10 already, can clear a lot, can do well. Aquas have a nice option to clear mass, and those Dark Priests will damage the bosses. And on Dogshirt we have double Butcher. Medusa, you don't see that one often, so the upgraded Harpy here, and a bunch of Spitters. So this is pure anti-10 with very strong blockers on his lane. So let's see how he will do on 10 here and what they are sending. And they came with Lock and Frostwolf, so they knew Butcher, so they wanted to fight that. They didn't decide to not fight the Nightcrawlers on themselves or something. They wanted to break the Butchers and then proceed with killing the rest. Decent aggro here. First boss is going down quite fast. One boss on the back going for the Nightcrawlers, but it's getting focused very early, so it will not do as much damage as it might have done otherwise. Butcher very low here, but proceeds to live, so he will get a little bit of regen for a hold in the mid and for killing something in the mid. Our lanes, I did not do anything, neither did Red, but Blue managed to do what he was up to, so he killed one boss and got 1/2 HP. So Purple proceeds to kill a lot of creeps in mid, gets good focus on this boss, but looks like it's not gonna be enough to take a heal here. But since we are almost on maxed king, really close to it, our king is not really in danger here with Stomp. This looks like we are gonna use 1 heal only and not more. Our send did not really have any success on the opponent team, did not check it right now, but yeah, we did not get through there. But our send was not intended to do that. We wanted the income. We wanted to to be in a good spot there. So yeah, we proceed to lose 2 heals here, one heal here. And now is the time where we can finally see their values as well and their income and stuff like that. And we see that we are ahead in income. So our early push paid off very well. We have one very big push lane on Nicolaisen and decent pushes on the rest. I proceed to go pure darkness. So I am at this point with 1.7k value and 189. I did one bowman to be more income than Nicolaisen, but I am on 189 income with decent value going here into the mid game. So I decided to let's build up, let's be a holder here and do our job. The arena fight. We see the units of our opponents the first time. So we have Panther, we see a bunch of Aquas as well, a lot here. So overall, your average unit, nothing really special. Panther is on a strong lane, 2.1k and 120 income. Of course, overall they are behind in push and in income, but they have more value than us. Extinctor here as well, a very scary unit. Till like 17, maybe even 20, it's still strong. So yeah, this, if they still have it on their roll, it's gonna be a hard lane to break. So we did not have any real cutout plan right now to do where we can punish them, where we can hit them. But yeah, they won arena. Was not really surprising that they did. Okay, let's see their lanes here. We'll turn off Fog of War for it so that we can look into them really nice. So on yellow we have Lot and Butcher together with Maverick, some Clockrack, Revenant, and some auras here. On orange we see a lot of Death, Aqua, EA and Gravekeeper, so this was to damage on 10 as well. On pink we see the Tigers, Harlot and Watcher, so we started, after getting the Watcher, started to go into a little bit of a holder mode. And here we see the pure Panther lane with the Overseer. So this is the lane to break. So this one and this one are the lanes to break, and they are on Panther or Tiger. So yeah, hard lane to break early on in the game. So I held on 11 quite convincingly. Red did leak here. Blue did hold. So red is leaking, and he's our designated leaker this game. On 7-8, of course, yeah. For 12 I decided to add in a Goliath, just to have the aura. I was thinking about re-rolling really soon, because those units don't really do anything on 14, 15, and that's the round where we kind of expected them to come, where there could be a fight going on then. Yeah, there was a lot of Danish, British smack talk going around all, was all friendly, I would say. So 12, nothing really special. I am holding my lane here. Red is gonna hold his lane as well. So it looks like there is no leak from our side on 12. Blue is gonna go mid as well. So no leak by us, and looks like no leak by them as well. Okay, so on 13 we thought, okay, we did not leak 12, maybe we need leaks, and my lane is the way weaker on 13 than Red's lane, and he said that he would be the main character this game, so he does not want to leak. So I decided, okay, I will do it, I will leak for the team here on 13, so I decided to not build. Yeah, he don't make the main character leak, bad call, yeah. So I decided to leak myself here, even though I think that my lane's potential is quite stronger than his at the moment. I don't have that much Goa as a true main character, so we have this guy as main character. But let's see who it's gonna be in the end, or in the mid game, or whenever. So I wanted to leak here, and I was not able to leak here. Still too strong on 800 wood in the bank, gold in the bank. I decided, okay, yeah. This is not a leak, so it's not gonna be an early game, so I can go to overbuild, or to build again here. Or maybe I thought I would leak 14, but then we see the opponent team leaking here. And here was the scout which we got. So still kind of like the same stuff, nothing really changed big time. But yeah, after they leaked here and after they got a little bit time, we were a little bit fearful of them sending 14. So I decided, okay, I will build, and dropped Half-Breed, dropped Ambassador of Darkness, some more meat wagons, and then proceeded to reroll. Dropped down another Ambassador of Darkness and then did reroll, rolled into the Necromancer and Spawn of Dragon. So both are fine units, they have utility, so Necromancer has an aura which will reduce enemies' HP by 1% each second, have the double pure darkness and decent roll overall, decent units here, quite strong. And Nicolaisen did a big promise here. Guys, go 15, I promise. So I asked him whether or not he is really sure about us going there. So does he promise? And so we decided to go 15 here. Since if someone promised something, it has to work. So East was actually leaking again here, and we decided to full send on 15 after no leak 12 in a humongous overbuilt big game. Yeah, maybe not the best decision, but we have the promise of him to do that. Yeah, nothing that special over here, just the stuff we saw before, and our send is going on. I decided to get the Ghost here, and then I think I did on the upgraded Spawn of Dragon, since it has a good ability to 15 as well, the upgraded Spawn of Dragon. So the Dragon Dragon Aspect has an ability which changes heavy or fortified armor to unarmored. So that would change the damage which siege damage do from 90% to heavy to 100% to unarmored. So this will be a 10% damage increase on medium and on what was it called, the thing, on heavy levels. So I did the Dragon Aspect here. Our send is 12.7k, so quite decent, not the biggest to be honest, but yeah, it was good pushes overall, and they decided to come on 15 as well. I have this Dragon Aspect, which I said can work out well on 15. You see it here, armor changed to unarmored on the creeps which get hit by this ability, this flaming stuff. And overall, my lane does not look like it can do anything on 15. No magic damage. I don't think I have. Yeah, I have one magic damage unit here, but the rest is siege and other stuff. But overall, great unit combination. I am on a decent value here, yeah, and I managed to go mid, even though it's not the biggest mid here. But yeah, mid is mid, and did my job. Purple full cleared, does not kill his sense. Blue is mid with his Dark Priest, and red manages to clear a lot, but is not mid. Yeah, he is on 7-8, but still leaking. So two of us, and then yeah, I have to go back at Nicolaisen that my lane is stronger in holding than his. So yeah, he is going for the late game main character idea. Pushing here, and now it's big pushing time, so each team is surviving. They have a mid here in yellow and pink, and I think even, no, yellow and green it is, and they leak a little bit to king, but not fully. And yeah, it's pushing time for us. Nothing really interesting will happen in the next time. I will keep you updated. So 16, nothing really happened, just the pushes went up, and I think I am going even 7-11 here. On 17, nothing really interesting happened. Nicolaisen went to 7-13 now, and I'm on 7-12, close behind him. But yeah, did not reach his push in the end or right now here. But yeah, this is gonna be a long game. So for everyone who wanted to watch a long game, here it is, a little bit cut off, but yeah. Nothing really special happened here. I did not reroll yet. I'm banking 1k currently. And East side decided to leak here, or they happened to leak, but leak nonetheless on 17 here. This is what we see. So we decided if they keep leaking, we have to fight them at some point, maybe 20, maybe 21, depending on how it goes. And Nicolaisen reached it now on around 18, 7, 15 right now. Maximum lumber income. There is no more upgrades for him to do. So it is full build time for him now on 7.15. So I thought, okay, we need my lane a little bit. I'm quite strong on value and on units, so I can't full push. So this is the round where I drop and reroll, dropping a bunch of spawns and rerolling here into, not the greatest stuff, but not the worst either. So Lord is decent in the late-ish game, not in the very late game. We have some okay-ish auras in the Ice Troll Shaman and the Mermaid. So overall, decent reroll, but I should reroll soonish again because there is no real damage dealer on this lane. So no leak on 18, no one leaking here. So I will place a Hades here probably, and then keep on. So our main character Nicolaisen is going for Keeper of Souls, Overseer, so many auras together with a bunch of steamrollers, and he is on his close to last roll. And what you gotta do when you are going into the very late game is build flying units. So Wind Riders was his choice here, not the unit you see often in the very late game. On blue, we have some decent rerolls, some very strong blockers here in the Berserker, and the Tick is one of the better damage dealers or melee damage dealers for the late game. On purple, Piodes still not taking his role, still on his first roll, nothing here, So we decided if there is no leak, we go arena. So we wanted to prolong this game with our push. We knew, or at least we thought, that we are ahead in push. Still, we overpushed way too much, to be honest. They had the opportunity to kill us at some point, I think. But we pushed like madmen here. This is not something you see very often before 20. Is East Side leaking? Yes, they did leak. And therefore we decided to go 20 now. So leak equals sent here by us. We wanted this for two reasons. One is to survive on 20. Maybe we can kill, but our we didn't think that we could kill here. So was more of an income send and to prolong the game and to make our pushes really, really work. So this is why we sent here. Send is not the biggest, to be sure. Okay, for 20 I decided to get the Hades a little bit of a blocker, got some more dragon aspect as I did not have anything really else to build, and we were sending and I didn't want to waste any more lumber on rerolling here. So this is my roll for 20. There's a Red's roll for 20 or Red's build, so he decided to go for more Wind Riders. Nothing really else on his roll. Over here we see Panthers over Extinctor. I would have built those, but it's a personal preference, I would say. And Dogshirt still on his first roll. Does not care to reroll. Says, okay, I have everything I need on my roll. I don't care here. And they did skip 20, so no send by them, but we did send. Looking at the numbers, 130, so there is a lot of math in there. So keep your eyes down here, how fast it is going down and what is happening here. So do we kill them? Big mass is down. Many of the other units are going down here. Well, usually if there are two players leaking with all bosses alive, some of the big stuff, it's over. So 22, 21, that is looking very, very promising. We are already on the GG lol, we win stuff. But let's see what is actually going mid and what we will actually see here. So three turtles from left side, Fire Lord Demon as well in here, bunch of other stuff. But we have two mids here, very, very small mids, but they are mid nonetheless. 3 turtles, 2 turtles, 1, 2 demons, and the Kraken going on to the king with 1 heal. So let's see, can they manage to live here on 20? Really, really looks on it like that they are going to hold here with 1 heal left, probably even. But was not enough to kill them on 20. We did chicken out and send here, but now our income is absolutely insane. very, very big incomes here, very, very high values going in to the very, very late game. So if East does not manage to kill us early, we will proceed to win. And we decided to go for an income send, for the arena win send here, to get ourselves in even bigger values and bigger spot. So now is the point where we can see the other teams income and push, and yeah, they are on way behind on income for sure, since they did not send 20 yet. As we did. And yeah, now it's our guessing game. Do they come 20? Do they come 21 or 22? So I did rerolled into one of the best auras in this spot. I rerolled into the Troll Fighter. So I think 14% speed, attack speed and movement speed on my team, on my units. So that's very strong. And we go into the arena now. And now it's time to check out the incomes. If the incomes are going up right now whilst the arena is going on, we expect a 21 cent. So 21 is very strong, can kill us. 22, but they have to see, okay, we can't wait too long. We can't get, also East side can't let West side get away with this. So they have to send earlier than later. So we expect 21 or 22 cent here. And since we did Demon Sand and even Fire Lord and a bunch of other stuff, this arena is won by us. It's gone pretty close, even though, since we did send big stuff. But yeah, we won it here. 200 gold in each of our banks, but still, yeah. Win arena, win game. Let's see how it goes, I guess. So, still no income going up on East side here. Nothing really to see there. So we decided to go Dinos to get our income even more. So every round we are sending now and they are not sending, we get ahead and further in value. So they have to react now. They have to send at some point. That's why we are sending on 21, since we don't get any extra income there. We could have sent on 22 as well to not give more information, but I think East side already knew what they were doing, so sending on 21 did not change too much here. No leak by us, but East side is leaking. And here is what we see again. So nothing really special. We see a bunch of melee units, so they are very strong melee units here. Not a lot of flyers, so their very late game is not gonna be too great. We have another income sent here, so we go for that really end game. We don't want to be killed at any point now. Gotten this far through so many stuff, did send 15 not to lose it here or somewhere. So I decided to go full cannons here, as it is one of the best damage dealers in the late game. Even did not care to upgrade the lot to get a Hades here, just getting a little bit of more damage here. And yeah, let's see how this is gonna go and if they are gonna go. 22 is starting here and they came. So let's check out the lanes real quick before we see how it proceeds. Full Wind Riders with a bunch of assault tanks over here. We have a full melee lane and Tigers, Extinctors and Berserkers with some range damage, but not really any anti-22 as well, since 22 is siege damage and fortified armor. And over here we have at least a bunch of pure darknesses and fire cannons to kill here. And this send was big. Let's check out 23k send here. Not the biggest you've ever seen, but yeah, they had to send. Like I said, they couldn't get us, let us get away with getting more and more income here. So they came. And I got a little bit of a mini split here, which is not nice, but in the end they moved in. And yeah, this is how my fight is going here. Got those big blockers in front, still living. I have still some of the spawns of the pure death living there. And overall, yeah, great front line paired with one of the best damage dealers here. Nothing in my lane is dead value here. And I proceed to murder those mammoths and going to be big mid. GG has been called by BNet player. Go was saying GG, everyone is on. Okay, GG, I am the only mid, not too big. Blue close but did not manage, but he killed his sands. Purple killed half his wave, and we are leaking 31. And usually 31 going to mid on 22 is over. And then let's see my lane in mid. So this is not big lane, this is not big mid, but I have the key element in here. I have the ghost, I have the DPS still alive, I have a little bit of blockers, and I have a great focus. I have managed to kill a bunch of those mammoths here in front. Not so many Sens are alive, and this is gonna be going on. So yeah, my mid here was enough. And yeah, let's tell me now who's the main character, Nicolaisen here. Yeah, and we managed to survive here on our pushes, on our values, and income. And east side, of course, has very, very high income and very, very, very big values as well. So now is the question, when can we kill them, and what do we have to do for that? And yeah, since we knew they have high values as well, and 31 is always a coin flip. So if you send 31, it's like, okay, who rolled more air units, who rolled more oracles and whatever. And that's the point where you say, okay, maybe 31 is not the way, because 31 can fail, and both teams have a little bit like the same chance to survive there. So we decided to go 30 with some leaks. I will speed that up and give you updates on the rounds. On 23, nothing really special happened here. On 24, they came with income sense, so they decided, okay, they did those as well on 23. So they decided, okay, we have to get back up. We can't. We have to survive now. So they are in the same position as we were before. So high income. They send, okay, let's send each round to get the incomes more, and let's go unkillable. So here is the round where I think I will reroll now. I have 3k gold banked here, so I will drop a bunch of units and reroll there. Was asking whether or not cannon works after 31, or if the shots are just empty, if it's you can FF please. So Eric has a big mouth here, thinking that since they are income sending now, and since they will go up in value so hardcore, they are unkillable. But yeah, like I said, we were planning to go 30 and not risk this coin flip on 31 here. Did not reroll yet, still on 3k gold here. Yeah, 25 is not the worst level. East side was still full sending. So I will drop and reroll here, I think, yes. Nope, I am going for a split here. So I was the lane holding 22, and now I am the lane who is going to split here for our 30 win. I was estimating their income to be 900 each. I think in reality it was a little bit less, but still, yeah. My split here did not really work that well. At least I have those cannons split off. Not quite sure if this is gonna be enough. Still, if I can get the hold, and now the rest is moving in here as well. Those dragon aspects still removing armors on those myrmidons, and yeah, I did not manage to leak here, even though I'm on 3 point whatever, 4.6k value now, so not able to leak. Is Dogshirt able to do that? Yes, he manages, or at least it looks like manages to do what I couldn't, and gets off a really, really slow and nice leak here for us. So we proceed to get the biggest bank possible to kill on 30. So this is very nice, well done here by him. So we were talking about whether or not we go shamans or if we go Mars, and usually my opinion is go Mars, don't do stupid stuff, just go Mars on 30. And I'm on 5.5k gold now. Still banking, still not rerolling, still keeping the option open for me to leak here. So, yeah, very, very weird game if you show this game to someone who does not know the game as much, and he shouldn't make a strategy out of what I'm doing here or what our whole team is doing all the time. I think many of those would be wondering. And we are on the 77715 push here. 3 times 715. I did not go 715. I did not think that it would be worth it enough to do it for a nice thumbnail. I should have done it, but yeah, did not do it in the end. So we are trying to leak here again on 27, and I think that Purple will manage to do so. Yes, he managed to leak here, and we are gathering more and more time. And now at 6k, it must be the point where I drop and reroll. Can't bank anymore, else I don't have time to drop and sell and do all the stuff I want in one turn. So now is the point where I decided to drop and reroll. Did load cannons first, dropping a bunch of moon guards here. Nothing really else to drop for me, so I'm placing them. Won't use all gold here, that much is for sure, and hit that reroll button right about now, and I roll into Dark Priest. Dark Priest, of course, one of the best late game units. There's just Phoenix, which I would deem better. So I decided to sell a bunch of my wardens, but keep some to have some meat shield here. Just now realized that I have 2 troll champions. I think better 2 than 0, I guess. And yeah, so it's placing down here, and I have the 2.3k in the bank now. Nothing really happened on 28, just that we did not have a leak here. So Dog Shirt did not manage to leak now. Yeah. For 29 and 30, I just did build full Meridians here, nothing else. Maybe I do some Mistress or Maiden of Pain so that I can get that debuff of those. But yeah, overall, nothing really special here. So, and now we decided, like I said, we decided to go 30, and let's see our banks here. I'm on 8k. We have 10k on, close to 10k over here, 8k over here, and 7.7k. So those 715 pushes did not pay out in the end, money-wise. But yeah, we are sending a hell out of a big send. So this is gonna be close to a 40k, or probably it's gonna be a 40k send. Some infernals in there, lots of mass going on, all the big ones. I don't know why they are patches, since 31 is ranged. But 30 is range, but yeah, this is gonna be a big send here. Falling out for mass, we need more of that. We need, yeah, biggest send we can get here. We need a lot of mass so that every unit the opponent has to fight through some of those small ones before they can get to the big ones. And yeah, after sending a lot of units, even the small units are quite strong now. So 305 HP on a warrior or a militia with 150 HP, that is not normal, that is due to our unit buffs. So we get, or my lane for example gets 17.1 attack damage on every unit plus 19.5 percentile damage and a lot of attack speed bonus. So yeah, our units were cranked up a lot. So I decided, okay, let's get the last Dark Priests out here. Let's send everything we got, let's build it all. We of course feared a resend by them on 30 as well. So let's see whether or not they will do that, or if we fight them alone, or if it's gonna be 31. So yeah, by this point it is really a coin flip here. Who can win it? And if they die to our 38k send, yeah, 38k send, you can't even see what's in there. Big send here coming at them. And they did not send on 30. So do they live? Can they live here? And how will it go if they live? So let's check out what is happening here. I will remove the Fog of War for this. So we have orange, big here, big fighting the bosses. One boss still alive, overall decent. Yellow is on one boss fighting here still, but looks like he can go mid or very close. At least green went mid, and pink is mid as well. So there is 33 or 32 leaks here. There is gonna be a lot into mid, and we were like, okay, that is over. 31 leaks on 30 is over. But little did we know there was an insane mid here. And little did we know that they would hold 31 creeps on 30. So what now? They are sending 31. So 31, for everyone who has not seen that, it's the final wave of the game. Nothing comes after it, but 31 will proceed to get stronger with each time they respawn. So 31 will just kill us at one point. We are not allowed to build anymore by that point. So it's gonna be everyone in middle and fight each other there. And they are sending here. Sending 20k on the start of round. We have to place our last stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the values. I am over 20k value here. I think red will reach that as well. Should be, yes, 22 even. So very, very insanely big values game. We have no lane over under 1,000 income. 1,000 income. So we are quite strong here. We are very, very strong. And yeah, a bunch of flying machines, assault tanks and neuters. So really weird units, really weird stuff. No Phoenix. I think there's just one lane with a bunch of Phoenix. So not like we rolled perfect anti-late game. We don't have much Death Dragons or other flying units. We don't have any oracles. So we are not prepared for 31. We are not prepared for 31. We are not sending here. They are sending. I am calling GG that they won here. They got our 30th and they are trying to kill us now. So of course we should be able to hold this first wave quite easily, but we will lose a little bit of more feathers here, so we will go down more units. But looking at this, I am not really going down that many units. Everything is still alive. My front line is still alive even. None of my crucial backline units are damaged. My flying machine is mid, my auras are mid. So I am very big mid, and so is red, and so is blue, and so is purple. Everyone is big mid, and now it's come to the middle game, where we are just sending Demon Kraken Behemoths every round to kill the others in mid. So they have a very big mid here, very many units. There are many flying units of what you would say, okay, that is the better lane here, and we have our very compact, high quality, big stuff units, I would call this. They have more gold in the tank. They can send bigger, they have more wood in the bank. They can send way bigger each round. And let's see how this goes. Can we win the 30 into 31 game, or how will this end? Here. Okay, so now there will be a wave like this one every round, and the units will keep getting stronger. 370 and 250 damage here. So they will keep on getting stronger, and there will be the sends each round which we are proceeding to send. So Demon Kraken here, and they are going double Demon, double Kraken. So they have more wood here. And we are sending Bowmen. Why are we sending Bowmen? Because we have those unit buffs. We have attack speed, doubling the attack speed. We have like plus 50 damage on a very, very cheap unit. So this unit with 55 to 56 damage, or the other ones here, they are 40 wood only, with very high, very big range, so they can touch everything. And yeah, those units will deal a lot of damage, even though they are only 40 wood. Fighting here in middle, of course, and they are as well. Both teams seem to be fighting well. They have a little bit of a split. Yeah, they have so many more units in mid, so they are bound to split. And they are still fighting, and we already killed our wave. So yeah, last seconds here, last waves. Now they are on. I thought they would grow stronger. Apparently they are not. 370. Is there someone alive here? Okay. Seems like they are still the same strength. I thought they would grow stronger, but probably it's just the mass of them which will kill us. And yeah, second wave reaches, and they still did not manage to kill the first one. So they are dwindling here, dwindling. And we are still fighting here. Double Demon now in there. With double Kraken, so these sends which are on them are quite stronger. We have a Demon, and still that Fire Lord from the second wave, still living here, still dishing out tons and tons of damage. So yeah, now it goes down, but we did not need those sends. We managed to kill them on 31 after sending 30 with so much values. 2.129, 21k value here on my lane. Quite insane. Nikolaisen didn't even full build in the end. We don't have anyone below 1k income. So that is absolutely insane. One of the biggest games I have seen in a very long time, and one of the biggest lane games I've seen. So yeah, we are still killing here whilst their king is under bombardment, and yeah, no king can hold 31. There is no way. And they are going down after this hell of a game. Was really fun to play this one. It was really fun to have fun with the others and to not play it the most serious, to have a little bit fun in game. Yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like content like this whenever I have a game which I did not record, which was really nice, if you want to see those as well. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.